Lawmakers are looking at tattoo artists to help save lives. A proposed bill is aimed at fighting human trafficking.
Our Sharon Dankwa talked to a local artist about her experience with the issue and how this bill could help.
This is how English Cousin says she's helped people take charge of their bodies, putting ink to a needle and creating art.
Tattooing is something that I love, and I relish the opportunity to be able to help people feel a sense of joy or empowerment about their body.
That's until she found out what some people were using it for.
Oftentimes, women that have been trafficked had tattoos on them. They call them brands, indicators or markations of ownership. When I moved to Tennessee, I was working at a different shop, and they had a partnership with an organization called End Slavery Now.
The organization that allowed her to create cover-up tattoos for human trafficking survivors, and in some cases, women who told her they were drugged and woke up with tattoos.
The art that I loved had been used in such a negative way. Really broke my heart.
So when she heard about a proposed bill that would require tattoo artists in Tennessee to have an hour's worth of human trafficking identification training, she spoke out about how easily an artist can be roped into branding.
And it really wasn't until I was actually working with these women and hearing their stories, and I had the realization that I had actually, inadvertently early in my career, been a part of that process for someone myself.
She says accidentally being involved in branding could happen to anyone, and the Community Coalition Against Human Trafficking agrees.
In 2024, for the year, we received 647 new reports of trafficking compared to 540 the previous year.
Kate Trudell with the coalition says those numbers are pretty consistent in Tennessee. So having more people trained to recognize human trafficking and calling in on the hotline would be monumental.
The hotline folks should be able to prompt and guide the folks calling with some next steps.
I think we can all afford to give an issue like this 15 minutes to an hour of our time if it means helping end a cycle of violence and helping to potentially save someone's life.
The bill, titled the Ink of Hope Act, passed in first consideration, but is set to face 2 more votes before being approved. In Nashville, Sharon Dankwa, WSMV 4.